And I have I'm going back to my personal experience, but I have a cousin who has dyed her hair blonde, and I have another cousin or aunt, I don't know what she is really. Latino family members, we're weird like that. We don't know what we are, but we know we're family, or sometimes we're not even family, but we call each other family members, whatever. Who wants to, or wanted to, I don't know if she still wants to, I don't talk to her, to change the color of her eye, or her eyes, from brown to green, which is like, girl, why? Like, you try not to see what you're trying to do. Like, I do not understand. But it's something for them. It's like something aesthetic, something that if they feel that they have this change, if they feel that they can have lotion, or like what's that called, like bleaching lotion, bleaching their skin, that they would feel a little bit more superior, or that they would feel better about themselves, or something like that. If they have the surgery, they'll feel better. If they have this, then they will feel more successful. I guess that's what they think. And it's very, very sad to have that type of experience, in your face, especially in your own family. One time I had an argument with this cousin who just acknowledged her grandpa's side, which is also my grandpa, but he's dead. So grandpa, because his dad, so our great grandfather, was Italian, and she would only not acknowledge that side of her family. But we have the same grandpa, the same grandma. So I'm like, so what you're telling me is that you're not gonna acknowledge our grandmother, who is sitting right there, because she is more indigenous and her husband was more Italian. So you're gonna acknowledge someone who I've never met, because he died before we were even born, because of his last name. Like, if we have the last name, then it's, oh yeah, I'm Italian because our last name is Italian. It shouldn't be such a huge deal or problem or dilemma to say I am from a part of Europe because of my great grandfather, or because of my last name is like this. Oh girl, we're all Latin. Like, you don't even know where the capital of Italy is. Like, you don't even know Italian. So girl, just shut it. Like, you don't know, stop it, okay girl? Like, bye Felicia, okay? Because it just gets on my nerves, really. It really does. Like, and my grandma's like sitting there, like, she doesn't really care. She's like, yeah, like, we're Italian, blah blah blah. I'm like, girl, like, stop. Like, all Latinos, we're mixed. We're like, our blood has parts of Africa, has parts of European, because we were colonized. Hello. Like, I don't understand why you're so proud of saying, yeah, like, my whole family is like this. We were colonized. Like, why would you disrespect our indigenous side? Why would you disrespect people who fought for this country, people who fought for your freedom and your, I'm not trying to get too much into history or things like that, but it's basically saying, yeah, I want to be a colonizer. I don't understand that. Like, why would you reject so much of your indigenous blood to just say, yeah, I'm from part of Europe? Girl, yeah, we're all mixed. Like, people, like, our ancestors were all mixed, if they wanted to be mixed or not, because of colonization. So again, like, for me, that was just like so crazy, really, to hear that. But like, now I know how she is, and like the type of person that she is and everything. So like, now it's not really much of a shock. But when I came to this country, it was really much a shock to me to reject where you come from. So again, going back to the videos that I was watching earlier, if you do have, like physical traits that you look like somewhat Peruvian, people are going to think that you are, of course, Peruvian. And based on your skin complexion, many people from, like business people, are going to probably have some sort of rejection towards you. Some people will find you very fascinating, especially if you come from another country. If you're, for example, black and you come from another country, like I don't know, the United States. Normally it's from people from the United States. A lot of people are going to want to know more about you. A lot of people are going to try to get closer to you so they can, like, practice their English or whatnot. And there's a lot of people like that, which is completely fine, of course. But again, you do have to be careful, because some people, even if you're, like, very, very white, and you have very like light skin, light color of eyes, and you have, I don't know, like light brown hair or very or blonde hair, then a lot of people are also going to be very interested in you. Maybe you're not even going to feel the difference, but you do have sort of a privilege here in Peru in comparison to us Peruvians, that we are citizens as well. You know, from this country, we don't get the same type of service or attention, you know, customer service as other people who come from other countries, and they have lighter skin complexion, they have better customer service than we do, and we live here, you know. But that's just the reality of things that happens here in Peru in many different companies. A lot of people can agree, a lot of people can disagree, of course, because again, I'm not generalizing. I'm trying to say that every single time this happens. No, but it's something that's very common to see. Like you know, you spot it out. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So, you know, to one point you're like, oh, whatever. You know, like I just don't care. I'm like, I'm over it already. Like I knew it would happen. You know, I'm not gonna call the police and say like, no, they're not gonna do anything. Um, but again, I really, really admire the Puerto Rican community again, because they help each other out, and especially because of the problems that they have been having, the hurricane that they have had. I feel that they're such a very strong community, and that's something that that's a characteristic that I wish Peruvians would also have with our community. And there is like a lot of things that I could say. I could talk about more about personal experience. I could talk about what really happens here in Peru and everything. But I think I've kind of gotten a little bit of the facts, a little bit of you know, some information, details. If you want to know more about you know, specific things, what if I go to this area, what if I go to that area? Of course, you know, there are different areas, and that you will receive also different types of treatment, I guess, according to your skin complexion, or I don't even know how to explain it really. I guess you can say, you know, there are safer areas in this country, or specifically in Lima, and other areas that you should try to avoid. This going off topic from the race that you are, from the ethnicity, from whatever skin color you are. So I hope you all have a wonderful and amazing 2019. I hope all your dreams come true, all your resolutions come true. And for me, my main goal is to keep doing this, to keep creating content on my channel, because it's something that I really adore. I love to do. It's something also very therapeutic for me. It's very enlightening. I love to learn about different topics. I love to learn about current events. You know, again, it goes back to my major, and I feel like right now my job, I'm not really doing much of that. And for me, this is really an outlet of diversity of culture. I don't really know how to explain myself, but I love doing this, really. So basically that's it for now. I hope to see you later this month. I hope I don't have that much work to do, but I have a feeling I will. I will have so many classes, but I'll just try to keep on making videos.